Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beaded butterfly for springtime. And special thanks to Salini Nguyen Dona. I probably did not pronounce that correctly, but yeah, special thanks to them for requesting this. Alright, now let's get started. What you're going to need for wire, at least, is for the body and both wings, you're going to need 3 9-inch pieces of 28 gauge wire. Here's my wire. It's black copper wire. Got it on firemountaingems.com. And for the 2 bottom little wings, you're going to need 2 6-inch pieces of wire. And now for beads, you'll need 3 colors for the wings, or I'm going to use 3 colors. You don't have to. You can probably just use 1 color. But for the base color of the wings, you will need 64. That's for all 4. And for this one, it's pink. So for the outer flower petal things inside the wings, you're gonna need 12 beads, and then for the dots inside the flowers, the 3rd color, you'll need 4 beads. And you'll need 2 eye beads, and you'll also need 16 beads for the body of the butterfly. You will also need something to hold your beads in, bead containers. I'm just using these little bead scooper things. You also need scissors to cut your wire, and a ruler to measure your wire. And if you do want a simpler tutorial of a butterfly, I do have one on my other channel, but I did not make it up, and I want to try and keep all of the videos on this channel, just original designs. But I will put the link to that video in the description if this tutorial is too difficult. So let's get started. So first you're going to take one of your 9-inch pieces of wire and fold it in half. And then you'll find the center. And get one of your body beads. I'm using brown. And slip it on your wire. And bring it all the way down. And now you're going to pinch your wire just to hold your bead in place, and then take one of your wires and loop it around and stick it through that bead. And then you're just gonna pinch your bead and pull tight like that, and then make sure both ends are even. And now pinch your bead and strip your wires back. Now we're gonna add 2 beads onto one of your wires. So 1 and 2. Bring them down, and then whatever wire does not have your beads on it, you're gonna bring around and stick through both of your beads. And then you're gonna pull tight. Now strip it back. And now you're going to do 7 rows of 2 beads. So we already did 1. So we're going to do 6 more rows of this. So 1, 2. Sorry for the noise in the background. Bring your wire across and pull tight. So that's the 2nd row. Third row. Fifth row. No, sorry, 4th row. Now the 5th row. So 2 beads, slip them down, and then whatever wire doesn't have beads on it, stick it through. other beads. We'll do this 2 more times. 1 and 2. All right, now we're going to put on one of our eye beads. And then the last body bead. And then another one of our eye beads. And then you're just going to fold it across. Oops. And do the same thing you did for all the other rows. Okay, now that we have the eyes on, now we're going to partially tie it off. So we're going to take one wire and loop it around and then stick it through the beads opposite and then pull tight. And then fold the loop down and then do this to the other side. So loop it around and through. And pull tight. And now you're going to strip the wires and then trim them a little bit with your scissors. And now you're just going to twist them into a little swirl. Like that. There we go. And now we have our little butterfly's body. Now we are going to take another one of our 9-inch pieces of wire. We're going to fold it in half like we did for the first one. And this is similar to the beaded dragon that I did. The beaded baby dragon on this channel, or the regular beaded dragon on my other channel. All right, so fold your wire in half, and then I'll zoom in on this part. And now what you're going to do is take one of the ends of your wire, kind of straighten it out a little bit, and stick it through the loop right there. And now kind of hold that in place, and then take the other end of it and stick it through the loop below that. And pull it until it is kind of resting in that little loop that you made, or the little, And then you're going to take this side, loop it back down and through the third loop. Like that, and pull tight. And now we can start beading our wing. So first we're going to take 2 of our base wing beads, which in my case it is yellow, attached to the body. So 1 and 2. Bring it down, and same thing, whatever wire does not have beads on it, loop it around and stick it through the beads, and then pull tight. And then the next row is going to have 3 beads on it. So 1, 2, and 3. Bring it down, fold it down, and bring your other wire across and stick it through. and pull tight. Now we're going to do a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it down, fold it down, and do the same process. Now for your next row, it'll be 2 of the base wing beads. So put 2 of those on your wire, and then put 1 of the secondary wing beads on your wire, in my case orange, and then 2 more of the base beads. Bring it down and fold it across. Now you're going to take 1 of your base wing beads, put it on your wire, 1 of your secondary wing beads, put it on your wire, 1 of your third wing colors, put it on your wire, 1 of your secondary beads again, put it on your wire, and finally 1 of the base beads. Fold it down and bring your wire across and through. And pull tight. Alright, for our next row, it'll just be like the one we did before, that one. We're going to put 2 base beads on our wire, 1 secondary color bead on our wire, and 2 more base beads on our wire. Like that. And then we're going to do the same process. Fold down, bring the wire across, just like that. And now for our last row on the wing, we're going to take 4 of the base wing color beads, or sorry, 3 of the base wing color beads, and repeat the same process. And now we're going to tie it off, kind of like we did the head. So take 1 wire, loop it around and through the beads. And do that with the same with your other wire. And pull tight. You can kind of fold that loop down and then take both your wires and twist them. Just like that. We can cut off the excess and then fold down the sharp point. And now this is going to be the same process for the other big wing. I will do part of it, and then with probably when I put the beads on, I'll just fast forward in the video. And if you do need help, then you could go back in the video and rewatch when I made this. So for the wire part, which I think is the trickiest part, you fold your wire in half, put it through the first loop, that loop right there. Here, I'm going to use my scissors to point that loop right there. That one. So through that loop. Like that. And then take the other end of your wire and then stick it through the loop below it. Like that. And then pull through. And now take this wire and flip it around, or loop it around, and stick it through the loop below that loop. And pull tight. Make sure your wire is even, or fairly even. And now I'm just going to fast forward in the video. Alright, so I have the second wing done, and now it's time to do the bottom pair of wings. So it's basically the same thing, just a little bit smaller. So you're just going to take a 6-inch piece of wire, fold it in half, and one of these is going to go through the same loop that the top wing was going through. So it'll go through that teeny spot right there. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. You can always, if it's too difficult for you, you could just put it through that one, or put it through this one, but it just will end up, the wings will end up not being as close together. Actually, we can just actually put it through a loop of the wing, like right there. Like that. And then put the other end through that loop. And pull tight. Now we are going to put 2 beads on one of the wires, 2 of the base beads, the base wing beads. So 1 and 2, bring it down, and you can just fold this wing out of the way. Whatever bead or whatever wire does not have beads on it, flip it around and pull tight. And now you're going to do 1 base bead, 1 secondary wing bead, secondary color, and another basic or base color. And now do the same thing. And now you're going to take another base color, put it on your wire, take one of your 3rd wing colors, put it on your wire, and take another base color and put it on your wire. Bring it down, fold it across, and pull tight. Now you're going to do another base one, another secondary one, and another base one. Fold down and secure it. If that happens, you can just adjust it. Okay, now we're going to put 2 base beads on a wire, and then we'll end the wing. Pull tight. Adjust if you need to. And now we're going to tie it off. So loop it around and through the beads. Loop it around and through. and then twist to finish it off. And now you're gonna trim off the excess and then fold it down. And now you have one side of the butterfly done. Now all we have to do is the other tiny wing. So just like I did before, fold the wire in half, put it through the loop made by the other wire, so that loop right there. So put it through, it's kind of hard to see, put it through that, there. You kind of need to wiggle it if it's too tight. So it should look like that, and then put the other one through the loop below it and pull. And now we're going to take 2 base beads and put it on your wire. And pull tight. Now you're going to do just the same thing that we did here. So 1 base bead, 1 secondary color bead, and 1 base bead again. Fold it and then string it across and pull tight. Now let's do another base bead. Do our last 3rd wing color bead and another base bead. That one's a little small. Now fold it down and string it across and pull tight. Now another base bead, our last secondary color bead, and another base bead. Fold it down, string it across, and pull tight. And now we're going to take our last 2 base beads and secure them and tie them off. And now we're going to tie this wing off, so just like we did before. Twist it off and cut off the excess with scissors and fold the little spike down. Now I can bring this wing up again and just position it how you want to. I have 1 extra yellow bead, but I probably just counted them wrong. Let's put it back. And yeah, that is it for your butterfly. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this tutorial was pretty easy to follow. Just make sure to subscribe for more videos like this, and just put your suggestions in the comments. I think I might do like a dog, or maybe just like a dog head or something next month, but I'm not sure, depending on if you guys suggest anything or not. So I hope this tutorial was good and easy to follow, like I said before. Make sure to subscribe for more content, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. or probably next month, honestly. But yeah, and happy spring, everybody. Bye.